So a couple different things about writing sales pages. I don't know about you, but I have personally stared at blank Google Docs for more hours of my life than I would like to admit. And I've found that when you start in a different order, when you don't start at the top, this is so much easier to do. And I think that's with anything. If you're writing a blog post, or if you're writing a social media post, or anything that you're writing, if you start in the middle of the post, it can be easier to work your way back into the introduction, or like the areas of the ad or whatever it might be that lead up to the whole body of the copy. So I always start with presenting the offer. What does it include? At this point, the depth of what your product includes, what the bonuses are, that very well. So for you to sit down at a blank Google Doc right now and just write out what you're selling is going to be way easier than if you start with trying to craft this perfect attention catching hook. So I always start with this section, because your bio, why you're trusted, what bonuses you're including, writing the FAQ section, also, write that final call to action. So once this piece is done, you're going to be feeling pretty good. So then you take a step back and you start painting the picture for them. So what your offer is, what you're creating. So then it's going to be much easier to help them envision what it's like with your product in their life. And knowing what else do they want? Why would they buy your product? What's in it for them? How does this help create that transformation for them? And then back up another step and start presenting the backstory and the problem. Why do they need this transformation? Why is this important for them to do now? How is their, future feeling bleak based on common beliefs and, what the standard belief is right now? And after that, once you've done all of those pieces and you feel like you have a pretty good idea of, the offer, helping them envision the transformation, helping them see where their pain points are, then you can get a better idea of how to create that bold promise, that hook that's at the top, and the pattern interrupt of getting them to start paying attention within the first, 5 milliseconds of being on your page. What's different about this offer? What's your bold claim, your bold promise of why they should spend more time reading the rest of your sales page? So for me, mine is like how to book out your business in just 3.5 minutes a day using live streams. So it's very time-based. It's like how to do the thing in the set amount of results to get a specific result. Yeah, but this is the gist of writing the sales page in the order that I would recommend doing it. So when you start in the middle, it's much easier because you have a good feel for what your offer will be, and then it eliminates that blank page writer's block feeling. And also, like, as you're walking through your offer, you're walking through the bonuses, it's bringing back those emotions of the picture that you'll need to paint for your buyer's transformation much easier than if you would just sit down first and try to write, through the transformation process. You can even jump around the sales page if you want. If you're like presenting the offer and you're like, oh, okay, I created this piece of it because I know that they want to work less hours, or I know that they want to, have a better relationship with their spouse, whatever it might be. You can jump around once you're presenting the offer and the bonuses, etc. So that's why it works best.